Diddy just lost in court and the accusations are shocking. Seeing Diddy Combs is back in the headlines, but this time, it's not because of old lawsuits or the Cassie situation.
What if the biggest cover-up in hip-hop history just cracked wide open? Jamie Foxx, actor, icon, suddenly vanished, then reappeared, weaker, changed. Now, a bodyguard just told a courtroom,
"Well, I know he poisoned Jamie Foxx, and Jamie Foxx reported him to the FBI because of it. I know that's a fact."
Because Jamie was filming what he wasn't supposed to. At parties no one dares to describe. And when the tapes were mentioned, Diddy lost it. Was Jamie hiding a tape that could take Diddy down forever? This isn't a rumor. It's sworn testimony. This isn't a party. This is a cover-up unraveling. You're about to see what they didn't want you to know.
Baby oil, more than 1,000 bottles altogether.
How's it like? I was in that tunnel though. It was hot in that tunnel.
Now, it's something far more serious. According to recent testimony, Diddy has been accused of something deeply disturbing, allegedly trying to poison actor and musician Jamie Foxx. This claim didn't come out of thin air. It was made under oath by Diddy's former bodyguard, known as Big Homie C, who's been hinting at something major for a while now.
Diddy want to poison Jamie Foxx?
If you know that you have, well, just to give some insight to people watching, when you come under federal investigation, they send you a target letter. You get informed that you're being investigated. So if you wanted to tie up loose ends and you were concerned that people that you knew could incriminate you, you may have interest in eliminating them. We've seen this all throughout.
In past podcasts, live streams, and interviews, he shared cryptic details, but now he's gone all in, stating clearly in court, "I know he poisoned Jamie Foxx." And Jamie reported it to the FBI. That's a fact.
Yo, Playboy, this party's $1.5 million. I said, like, for what? I mean, what are you saying? He said, it costs $1.5 million to throw this party. I said, Puff, oh my God, I love it. The party's amazing. Yes, the mayor is here and everything. I said, but that's too much money. I said, you come to my place in LA, I'll throw you a party for $400 that will rival this party. And he got a little mad because, he was like, yo, no, I'm known for this shit. Don't front.
The courtroom was shocked. Reportedly, Diddy lost control, slammed his hands on the table, and had to be calmed down by security. Online, people were stunned, but many weren't surprised. Since Jamie's mysterious medical emergency last year, some fans have been suspicious.
I just didn't want you to see me like that, man. I want you to see me laughing, having a good time, partying, cracking a joke, doing a movie, television show. I didn't want you to see me with now, by being quiet, sometimes things, get out of hand. People saying what I got. Some people said I was blind, but as you can see, the eyes are working. The eyes are working just fine. And then, some people were talking about I'm clone. Well, check this out. Just kidding. Not clone, man, but I'm here on Earth because of some great people. I'm here on Earth because of God, man.
The official story was that he had a stroke, but many thought something wasn't right. So what's the reason someone like Diddy would target Jamie Foxx? That's where it gets darker.
How are you, buddy? You looking great? Hey, I have a question for you about this whole P. Diddy thing. About the rumors that just online are just crazy. I wonder if you could just clear it up for the fans and...
God bless you.
How are you feeling, though?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling better.
Is the poisoning rumors true or not? I know it's kind of crazy, right?
For years, Jamie has joked about Diddy's infamous parties, the ones whispered about in Hollywood circles, full of secrecy and strange behavior. He even joked on stage about the wild things that supposedly went on.
April 11th last year, bad that ain't turkey. Asked my boy what happened. Yeah, but it was gone for 20 days. I lived in the bleeding.
Wow.
So they told me I'm in Atlanta. They told me My sister and my daughter took me to the first doctor. Alec Wallace couldn't have use. They put us in the track or something. Ex-doctor said, what? Something going on up there. I won't say it on camera. I said, I won't say it was stopped. It was up.
But some believe Jamie may have accidentally filmed something he wasn't supposed to, something dangerous, something that could expose powerful people. The theory is that Jamie caught something on camera at one of those parties, maybe Diddy himself or another guest doing something illegal or damaging. And once Diddy found out about the footage, he allegedly panicked. That's when everything changed. Jamie suddenly dropped out of the public eye.
The internet said that Puffy tried to kill me. I left them parties early. I was out by 9. Something don't look right. It's slippery in here.
He vanished from events and didn't speak to fans. When he finally returned months later, he looked noticeably thinner and more reserved. He avoided questions about his health and refused to explain what really happened.
I've been to probably everyone. I've been to every Puff party. I've been to every white party since 2009. I've been to every party. But as far as the freak-offs, I don't know about that. I just...
All of this lines up with what Big Homie CC is saying now. The timing, the silence, and Jamie's changed behavior fans are starting to piece it together. They believe the Stroke story was a cover-up and that Jamie may have barely escaped something far worse.
You know, Jamie done a lot. The naked basketball games that he hosted. I mean, everybody knew. And there's no point in me hiding it now because his fate has been sealed, whatever it may be. But everybody knew if you went to a party at Jamie's house that at midnight, the witching hour began. And basically he would have a party and everybody would be in there. But at 12 o'clock, the women would start to take off their clothes and you would have to guess if you were with a cisgender woman or a transgender woman. So some of these dudes, they already been making out with these chicks, you know, they already been doing all kinds of stuff. And then the clothes come off and you figure out whether or not you got a chick or a chick with a dick. That was a standard. Or the night that another male.
And the rumors don't stop there. In one interview clip, when Jamie was asked directly about Diddy's possible role in his health scare, he didn't deny it. He simply went quiet. In another moment, a fan asked him about the rumors. Jamie smiled and said, "That's something I won't say on camera." That response made people believe he knows a lot more than he's letting on. Then came the moment that really got people talking, a Netflix comedy special where Jamie joked, "I left Diddy's parties by 9 p.m. Everyone laughed, but those paying attention knew that wasn't just a joke. It sounded like Jamie was trying to distance himself from the events without directly saying what he saw. More celebrities have also started speaking up, saying they left those parties before things got weird. But now fans are asking if they knew something was off, why did they keep going, and how involved were they really? Wright has said that Jamie didn't just attend these parties, he hosted some of them. She talked about one disturbing tradition at Jamie's events, naked basketball games, and wild party games that crossed all kinds of lines. According to her, at midnight, things would change, people would undress, and guests would have to guess who was who. It was chaotic, confusing, and not something most people would openly admit to witnessing. So what role did Jamie really play? Was he just an innocent person who saw too much? Or was he once part of the same system he's now trying to leave behind? And while all this was unfolding, Diddy's situation got even worse. Around the same time as the bodyguard's testimony, his ex, Cassie, also took the stand. She didn't hold back. She described years of emotional abuse, manipulation, and control.
My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now.
She shared how Diddy would have public outbursts and private breakdowns, treating her more like property than a partner. Cassie even confirmed the existence of one of the leaked videos, a clip many believe shows one of Diddy's infamous freak-off parties. She said Diddy tried to pay a hotel to keep it from leaking, but the footage still made its way online, showing a side of him that people had only heard about in rumors.
Is there ever a time that you enjoyed the freak-offs? This is when Cassie got choked up and she said, I did, but only because I got to spend one-on-one time with Combs, and I really did love him.
She also said Diddy controlled her every move, tracking her phone, choosing what she wore, and even deciding what she could post online. Cassie said she felt powerless, saying she once believed she could say no, but over time, that option disappeared. She wasn't the only one.
She also said that he controlled her appearance. Sometimes he didn't like her hair, he wanted her to dress sexy, sometimes a tomboy. He wanted her nails to be white, she testified, especially during the freak-offs. And one thing that she said she was concerned about was blackmail, because a lot of these freak-offs were recorded, and the big concern was hers that they could end up in the internet if somehow she did something to upset him.
Dawn Richard, a former member of the girl group Danity Kane, backed up Cassie's story. She said she personally witnessed Diddy's violent behavior. These women painted a picture of someone who didn't just abuse his power, he used it to trap people in dangerous situations. Now, with Jamie's possible poisoning,